So there is another conspiracy theorist calling herself Queen of Canada and everything else, causing true harm to her subjects. She's telling her followers, which is thousands of them, she's exactly like Alex Jones, but I don't know who is worse. She's telling them not to pay your mortgage, your bills, etc., not to pay any of that. She is having her followers to raise $65,000 for her RV. She's anti-government everything. She doesn't believe in anything except for herself. What's her Dublin? What's his name? Dublin. But Didulo. Romano Didulo. Well, Romana, anyways. Her last name's hard to pronounce. So she is destroying lives of her followers, causing them to choose poverty, telling them not to pay mortgages, rent, or if you don't have a home, rent, bills, and they are sending her money so that she can drive all over Canada and talk about how she's an alien from a race, from a starseed race, and she goes on and on how she's an alien. She has an invisible cloak, everything else. Like, it goes on and on how, like, she's acting like a government herself, controlling people who can't have, who doesn't even think for themselves. And these people are so incredibly gullible, they believe about just anything. And she tells so much lies that can cause a lot of people to end up underground. So if any of you guys are huge followers to these conspiracy theorist cult leaders, and she's one of them, you have to stop and think what you're doing. If you know who she is, stop and listen to yourself. Look in the mirror and how much people she's planning on killing. And she promises, like, she has machines that can cause immortality, or she has magic that can cure cancer in an instant, and everything else. She goes on and on about it. And it's pretty sickening. She's a very, very sick person. Very sick in the head. It's the worst thing you can say. It's like sick in the head. And she's so anti-government. Why is she acting like a government herself? Getting people to follow her, listen to everything that she says and does. Really think about it. But yeah, she is going to kill a lot of people and put a lot of people into poverty. And she's getting money from you guys, or from followers, a lot of money from followers. And she has no conscience, no morals, nothing, no empathy, what she's doing, lack of any of that, as you can see, if you know who she is or heard about her. She is so sick in the head. She promotes death, obviously, sickness and death. She tells a lot of lies, get money from you guys. She goes in, but she is so full of lies that she is planning to kill thousands of people. And these people are just not thinking. These people are not thinking. Like, she talked about money and this investment stuff and all these obvious tunnel lies. It's like, she didn't do none of that. Like, none of this stuff exists. If anything she says exists, then there would be references there would be cited information, images, all that crap. But she doesn't have none of that. It's just words. And she knew a lot of people out there do not think. She learned how to manipulate the simple-minded sheeple through the influences of Alex Jones, QAnon, and the very first political person who started huge conspiracy theories is Hugo Chavez, which he was a politic leader for 14 years until he passed away from cancer. So a lot of these things, like in this present day, is what Hugo Chavez started, and he was the leader in Venezuela. There's a lot of history about him and what he has done, which is not good. So Hugo Chavez found out that he can influence a lot of people by being a leader. He started doing this during the President Bush era, and he learned that he can influence people. So Hugo Chavez, to his producer, got his name Miguel, and then Alex Jones. And Alex Jones learned from those influences, and he decided to grow more lies. And then there's this person who calls herself an alien race to tell everyone not to pay mortgage, your bills, give her money, and everything else. Like just killing. She's so anti people. She must really hate people. Alex Jones must really hate people. So I'm going off topic here because this is about this queen. She is acting like a government. She wants control. She's spreading lies. It's the almost obvious lies because it doesn't relate to anything science. All she says is all sci-fi, science fiction. It's nothing real what she says. And people like her, these cult leaders like her, are willing to spread lies to kill and harm people and put them into poverty and everything else. Like her stories are disgusting. It makes you want to vomit. Like really vomit, like green spew vomits with red spotted blood. That's how bad and nasty it is. She promotes killing people. So she promotes people being like, she promotes shootings of people. That's like how evil, manipulative Romano is. Like if you listen or read anything, or even on the news, it all like, it just makes you want to vomit. Romano Didulo, I can't pronounce her last name. But people like her are very, very dangerous. Protect your loved ones from her because her and two other cult leaders, they'll have all the same, what's that word? I'm just gonna say commonalities. So she wants to kill our people. If it doesn't go her own way, she tells her followers to shoot them. You know how very controlling that is? And she wants to treat people like, she's acting like a god. She's acting like an alien. Like she says these things, like Queen of Canada, and so self-righteous. She doesn't care about her followers. She wants their money so that she can spread more lies to get more money so that she doesn't have to do anything. She doesn't believe working for her gain, but she's using lies, manipulation to get people's money and have them become homeless, and tell them to shoot people who doesn't follow her beliefs, her ideals. And she's a very dangerous person. And she has thousands of followers. Think about that. She has thousands of followers. And I hope she gets sent to prison for a very, very long time, because people like her is going to kill people's loved ones. And I'm going to post one of the articles, and you can look her up in other search engines and everything else, and you can just vomit. You can, if you have a brain, you just want to vomit what she is doing. Be careful. It doesn't matter if you say any facts, proof, evidence, or anything like that. Just like any other cult leader followers, they say the exact same words, and it just reflects you. They just mirror and reflect. That's what these cult followers do. And these followers that follows these type of conspiracy theorists, cult leaders, these second-hand people, they follow them because they can't think for themselves. And a lot of these cult leaders knows this, and they want to control you. They want to control, manipulate, control. With lies and lies and lies. And people like them are very dangerous. And if you have a loved one who is a follower to any of those people, it's a choice. Don't bring anything up. Don't bring up politics. Don't bring up nature. Don't bring up anything relating to their interest. None. Because they will shove a lot of lies down your throat to control you. And it's disgusting. I don't want to take it into anything that she has been saying, because I get very irritated, annoyed, and everything else. Romano Didulo puts out a decree instructing followers to start paying utility bills. And it goes like in bills, mortgages, she is telling so much BS. The list goes on. Like, I can't read everything that's on here. So you guys have to check it out for yourself. Look up more information on this person in other areas. And just inform yourself what's happening. Why so many people want to kill people, destroy the economy. Like, her and Alex Jones, QAnon, Hugo Chavez, all of them have the same mindset. They're dangerous people. Well, Hugo has died years ago, so don't worry about him. But the influence caused this big issue. So I'm keep trailing off, and I got in this video. But I'm going to post a link about her. And if you have one of these things, you can look more information about her to inform yourself and how to protect your loved ones from her. So if you care, if you have a brain, you have a mind, your own soul, do what is right and help make videos that can deflect what she says or any other cult leader says, of any of your favoring, and help protect your loved ones, help protect the healthcare system that helps heal people, help people, fix people. All these cult leaders are against care, protection, and they only care about control to take your money, and they're not even working for that money. So peace out. Be careful who you listen to. Look up information, who they are, what they are. Think for yourself. Don't be manipulated. You have your own brain. Don't let anyone get into that brain and make choices for you. And have a good day.